Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2, where, once again, we must return to the Blooming Rose for quest-related reasons, and not for any reason beside that. Though, I've been thinking about it. I've been spending a little bit of time. Not too much, because this has gone on for, like... What, is this episode 13? So we're at over... or under. We're over 12 hours into the game. So I've only saved and loaded so many times. But while I'm here, I might as well plow this this elf over here just to see what happens. See what the reaction is from my companions, because I can always just quick load. So, Jethan...
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many services?
Ninette's dead, you know.
I'm sorry to say that Ninette was killed.
Killed? Why would anyone hurt that darling woman? This is horrible. Thank you for letting me know. Please excuse me.
No! Our chance to plow is over! Alright, let's try that again. I understand his feelings.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many services?
I have coin in my purse and time to spare.
What are the other 3 people going to be doing during this time?
Can't you do this when I'm not around?
Run along and play, Bethany.
This is not why we came to Kirkwall.
Okay, so Bethany isn't going to be happy. Does it just kind of fade to black? Oh my gosh. It just fades to black and then he disappears and Aveline doesn't like it. Nobody else cares.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my... Kit?
Alright, we let him in on the dour news. Although this is, I think, one of the things that makes Mass Effect 1 interesting. Because I feel as though, like, the romance scenes in Mass Effect 1 were so ahead of their time that subsequently, like, they could not escalate things. They only de-escalated. Devolved their romance scenes to the point in which they've become tame or just not interesting. Like they're not necessarily looking at the cinematic romance part of it as much. Like Dragon Age Inquisition. Who is the character I romanced in that? It was Sarah, I think. Although I might be confusing that with no, that's I think Dragon Age Inquisition. Back when that was new. And that was basically just camera moves away, cut to black. Mass Effect Andromeda had actually a decent romance scene between your character and... I forget her name now, but she's the Asarian in that game. Where you and her engage in zero-G romance. Which, I mean, if you had a choice, zero-G... mind connecting romance because she's a Saurian, so your minds are melded together too. Anyway, I'm getting distracted from talking to Vivica. Vivica, I'm here to talk to you for a reason. I don't remember what it was.
Do you need something, honey?
Are you one of the girls?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart. Is there something you want?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar?
Wilmot
The
came
Book
in
of
here a
Law,
lot?
Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
You deliver that with such enthusiasm.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown.
But if delivered with
Hear
more
what some of the others
enthusiasm,
are called.
like if you deliver the tramp from Darktown with more enthusiasm than you delivered the exotic wonder from the east. Like you can make that work. Do you know anything else?
Is there anything else?
Why are you just standing so perfectly
Honey,
still in
I
that
can
doorway?
write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Certainly. What is Wilmot's favorite position? Are we taking bets that any of the Templars are actually bottoms? Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east. See? That's enthusiasm. That's how you sell it.
You must be the exotic wonder of the East. Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Are you certain we can't postpone this, Hawk?
You should listen to your friend.
There's something wrong with her, though. What is wrong with you?
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
You really can be quite a bore. You know that, right?
As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here to investigate.
Although it doesn't seem like I have the option to follow up with her offer.
Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That dragged, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with.
There's something wrong with
Do
this lady.
One more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently.
What kind of demon? Desire?
Bethany, stop her.
Let go of my sister.
How did you? Oh, shit. Spare me, Messer.
How did you do that?
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from elsewhere.
Blood magic, then.
Yes, Messer. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. 3 Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tirani?
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. that mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
Send her to the Templars or murder?
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
I think Aveline might approve.
Some blood mage bitch needs to pay for this.
Okay. Isabella. Okay, so Isabella is unhappy because I told her she can't have sex with this woman. But then, we discovered that this woman is actually using blood magic against us. So, like, if I avoid clicking this one... By the way, it says, "What's wrong with you?" It does not say who I'm directing this line to. Because my thought is I was directing this to the person I was talking to, not to Isabella. So, if I skip through here...
Spare me, Messer. Yes, Messer. Please, let me live.
And then just go through all of the dialogue options because...
All I know.
Oh, Isabella still doesn't like it. Why doesn't she like it? Because I had her go to the Templars? How much does Isabella not like me now? We're still kind of in the middle.
No loitering.
Alright, let's see where the, Oh, I can go in during the night or the daytime. Let's go during the nighttime, because I feel like most of the quests we've done so far, we've done during the day. Now, there's a switch out front that shuts off the the magic traps. It's hidden.
I guess down here we're all equally poor.
What are you doing, shirtless fellow? Yeah, if I run into traps, I'll run into traps. If I don't, I don't.
Sanctuary of blood mages. I hope we can stand against them.
I'm sure we'll be
I don't like
fine.
the looks of this.
Oh, it's a trap.
All set.
Oh, there's some shade over there. A shade way over there for some reason. And then let's jump through these fellows. Backstab you. Oh. Let's go help out Isabel over here because she's taking a little bit more damage. And a rage demon. Let us stun you. Because it does not seem like a lot of RPGs, when you stun an enemy and then attack the enemy, the stun ends. And this does not seem like the case. Which I'm fine with. I remember when I first played World of Warcraft. Like, there's a lot, like when World of Warcraft first came out, there are a lot of things that World of Warcraft did not teach players, especially about other classes. If you play one class, you're not going to really know what the other classes do. And that was very new to me at the time. So when I approached the game, I still had the ideas from the previous Warcraft series. And in the previous Warcraft series, it takes 1 hit to kill a sheep. This is important, because a mage has the ability to transform enemies into sheep. But this is not necessarily a conversion. This is just like a decorative stun. And I was not aware of that. I had assumed this meant that the enemy was now able to be killed in 1 hit. I was wrong, and immediately unstunned the enemy. But it's a learning process. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side and that side. When it comes to the veil, one cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier, or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now. Static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it. Chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself, and is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. I mean, like, that, I suppose that would explain why Anders possesses an abstract as a parasite. Maybe parasite is too harsh of a word. Kind of, yeah. He possesses an abstract concept as something that possesses him. It's... Bethany, how about you go way over here? So, like, I never had much success as a warrior in World of Warcraft. That said, I feel like I can play a good healer, and I did have a great time as a warlock. Specifically a damage over time warlock. But that is another story for another time, as we are currently looking for traps, mages, and the Templars that they are seducing to their deaths. And why? Is the follow-up question. Was that 7 gold? I need to get Bethany more spells. And this is what I think is kind of interesting about Dragon Age as a series, because you have the character that you make, but the character that you make, even if they are the hero of the story, that doesn't necessarily mean they are the super powerful one. everybody in your party is capable. Let's heal Aveline. Oh, Hawk leveled up. Excellent. What are we going to put our points into? Let's do 2 dexterity, 1 constitution. And then we're going to put... Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, do I have... I do have 1 specialization point. Do I want duelist, assassin... I'll go with assassin, actually. Let's see. Drawing energy from the kill. Stamina gained upon killing an enemy. Or Mark of Death. Attacks from any ally against a target inflict extra damage. Okay, so that requires both Bloodlust and Mark of Death. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we get because we're going to have to get both. But yeah, like with like, let's say Mass Effect. Shepard is... Well, I guess you can't play as any of the other characters in your party besides Shepard. So that's probably not a good example. What is an example of a game where you can make your own character in your own class, and you're in a group, but every player... I guess Mass Effect, I'll stick with that one. Like, you as a player character are significantly more powerful, but that also is influenced by the fact that you can only play as the player character. In this game, you as a player character are not significantly more powerful. You just have an additional one of that specific class.
That should do it.
Ah, Aveline. You've leveled up. Let us throw this into strength. And you can... I don't want more sustained modes. I want just abilities. What is that? No. Battle... Is this Vanguard? Another sustained mode. What about weapon and shield? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? There. You know, normally people don't float several feet off of the ground. Upon a spiral of light. Is this Wilmod? No, Wilmod is dead. Is this Karen?
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
This demon worship thing is a real turn-off.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
Good, Good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
All right. Let us... Ooh. Stun. Explosive strike. Does this interrupt? Or are you unhittable? Ah, there you go. How about another stun? Ah. Desire Demon. Shall we all gang up on you or the Desire Demon? You. Oh, never mind. Let's heal Bethany. That way, by the time... Yep. Excellent. That went well. Alright. Let's put 2 into Constitution, 1 more into Magic. And we need another ability for her, so... Let's see, I would like to... Let's see, Arcane... We'll worry about Crushing Prison in a bit, because we need more activated abilities. Last Descent Helmet. Let's see, right now my DPS is 93, 293 attack. And that actually lowers it. And are these any better? The answer is no. Ah, Grimoire of the Apprentice. I've definitely been looking for that.
Is it over?
Karen.
It's never over.
It's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
So, when do we find out if this one's got a demon inside?
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Bethany, Can you tell if there's a demon in him?
Sorry. As it happens, I've tried to avoid learning much about demons. That kind of knowledge is frowned on in an apostate.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Isabella really hates this particular quest line. Or maybe she doesn't like the fact that I'm assisting the Templars. How do I... Despite the fact that I would probably be able to argue why it's a good thing at this particular moment. Oh, Grimoire of the Apprentice. Someone in Lowtown requires it. Also, I would imagine at some point you do have access to gifts.
What about Wesley? Did he?
Isabella.
What? Too soon?
Too soon, too personal, too... everything coming from you.
Oh, sore spot.
If you don't shut up, I'll give you a sore spot.
I mean, she still might be into that. Alright, let's sell all of our stuff. Because we don't need it. I think. Actually, I don't think Isabella has any things. Nope. Oh, that's better. I like that I'm just selling directly to the armor stand itself. Do you even have armor stand? Armor stand? I don't think you really even had anything. Kirkwall Squire's Jerkin. I'm sorry, sir, but I do not intend to wear your Squire's Jerkin. Why, hello, Bondwald.
I think I found something of yours.
You found it? By the void.
Do you have any interesting northern merchandise? Nope, that's Isabella. Still? Shield. Is this better? Not necessarily. But these are definitely better than what Isabella has. I'd like to eventually get new regular armor for Hawk. That way I'm not just wearing DLC armor. Didn't even bother looking at the change in DPS. 61 up to 72, up to 94. Good. 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 Alright, now we've cleaned out our inventory. Let's go finish off this Templar quest, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll start the finale of Act 1, which is the expedition. Because I feel after this point,
You have some pretty head. I've got some good news and some bad news.
What? What is it?
Good news, Karen is safe. Bad news, half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
I mean, Meredith kind of is making that same goal on her end. Like, she seems to be making the Templars see the mages as ants to be crushed.
Mages have been systematically abused by the Templars for 1,000 years.
How can you say that after what you've seen? Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh. Maybe we shouldn't be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
You're wrong.
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
But not dwarves, because dwarves actually don't have an affinity towards magic.
But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirane succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city.
And at the very least, like, he can't create more demons.
In 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sirrah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Okay, who did I upset doing this quest? Who did I not upset? Isabella seems to be the consistent one. Oh, she didn't care this time. Good. Alright. The Deep Roads expedition is actually highlighted now because it realizes it's the only thing left. Let us go find Bartrand, tell him the good news, give him 50 of our 79 gold. Actually, let's, Hubert, hast thou any fine goods? Toma? Nah, that's too expensive. Olaf, how is your armory? I feel like the only way I can get better armor now is I have to increase my strength. What is my strength at? 10. What about robes by Jean-Luc? You've got any interesting robes? Oh, backpack. You never know who's selling a backpack. Whether it's the robe merchant, the other merchant. You have next to nothing for sale. Bartrand! Buddy! Pal!
You again? What now?
Now, is that any way to talk to your business partner?
Partner? Bloody Varric. I suppose you're the help he promised. It figures. If you see that sodding bastard, bring him here. I want to hear exactly what he's promised, right from his lying mouth.
I was thinking for a second I probably should have brought Varric. You know, one of the things they could have done as a quality of life is give you the ability to switch out your party right next to him.
I hope it doesn't rain.
Oh, can I change out my party inside the Blooming Rose? The answer is no. Well, let's go back to,
I shouldn't have worn these shoes.
what's his name? Gamlin's house. I was thinking there might be some mail, and there's mail.
Another messenger came by with a letter. It's on the desk.
I understand you're in dire need of some coin. If that's true, I believe I have a proposition that you simply will not be able to refuse. Look for me at night near the foundries in Lowtown. Okay, there's another quest. So we will take Varric, Bethany, alright, let's throw... We have 6 points to spend. 2, 2, 2. And... more points to Bianca. No, we don't need to go to the... Yeah, that's the Deep Roads expedition. We need to go to Friends in Low Places because we have suddenly discovered another side quest, which hopefully will be the last of the side quests.
Well. Now it's beginning to all make sense.
Do I know you?
I know him. I thought Bartrand told you to clear off, Dougal.
Calm yourself, Varric. I just wanted to meet your brother's new business partner.
Yes. Bartrand was falling all over himself to enlist my help.
And that's what I need to talk to you about.
Dougal's one of my dear brother's ex-partners.
Bartrand turned aside my offer of help, even though I had the coin to spare. Thing is, I still think it's a promising venture. The fool won't let me invest, but if someone like you invested on my behalf...
Why would I invest on your behalf?
What do you think?
Hard to say. Dougal's never done me any harm.
See? There you go.
Still don't trust you. You're as sour a bastard as my brother without the family connection to make it easier to swallow. Do what you like. I came to you, not to him. But we do need the coin.
I have the coin. No.
I can smell a rotten deal from 20 paces. No thanks.
Think you can come up with a coin all on your own, eh?
I have the
Fair
coin.
enough.
Hawk will find a way.
Really? From what I can tell, it seems your friend enjoys spending coin more than saving it. You change your mind? Come talk to me. I doubt this expedition is going anywhere in the meantime.
Interesting how I've got an alternate choice in regards to that. I guess if you weren't able to save the coin, you still can proceed with the quest, which makes sense. The game isn't going to be like, hey, you made it this far, but sorry, this is game over for you because you spent all your money. All right, Bartrand.
You.
Me.
Brotherly love. It's quite something, don't you think?
Brother.
Sure is something. Especially when little brother makes promises I can't keep.
Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why did you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
There's so much love here. It's very comforting.
What I'd love is the coin to back up my brother's confidence. How about it, human?
What do I get in return, by the way?
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
Why do you need 50 gold?
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
Then here you go.
I do have your coin, in fact.
You're joking.
What did I tell you, Bartrand? Not bad for a human.
All right, partner. Full share of the profit between you, me, and Varric. Now we just need a decent entrance into the deep roads.
I have maps.
These might be just what we need.
What's this? 3, 4 entrances into the deep roads, all in the free marches? Where'd you get these?
Didn't I tell you we could find a Grey Warden? Mother didn't raise a fool. Well, she didn't raise 2 of them.
Well, color me astounded. We just pick the most promising one and go.
Should I have brought Anders for this?
In the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several weeks at least. Let me know as soon as you're ready and we'll head out.
All right.
So are you ready? It's a long trek. If you have any business you need to wrap up here, you'd better do it now.
I'm ready. Let's get started.
Then let's not waste any more time. We've chosen one of the hidden entrances. The deep roads there will be nice and virginal, ready for a good deflowering. Ha!
Now there's an interesting image.
It'll take a week for us to get to the depth we need. There are bound to be leftover darkspawn from the Blight. Big risks, big rewards.
Risks? Rewards? What could be better?
Exactly! Now, before wait. Who invited the old woman?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Sir Dwarf, but I need to speak with my children.
Mother! I told you not to get involved with this.
I just want to know one thing. Are you planning on taking Bethany with you?
Yes. She's my healer.
I can't leave Bethany behind. I need her.
Mother, I'll be fine. I want to go.
It's not fine. You can't both go. What if something will happen to you? You, I understand wanting to do this. But leave your sister here, I beg you.
It's the Templars or the Darkspawn, Mother. At least I'm allowed to fight Darkspawn.
Well, you're not going to be able to take everyone anyhow. You'll need to decide.
All right. So Varric has to go. Aveline, Bethany.
Bethany, I beg you. Don't go. Don't do this.
I'll be fine, Mother, I promise. This will work out for the best. You'll see.
Personal drama over with? Now let's get underway.
Been a long time coming, eh, brother?
Oh, is
The deep roads await.
these 2 characters? All I remember is enchantment. But yeah, we're finally at the end of Act 1.
No.
Oh, and now we're back to the narrator.
The champion and her apostate sister came to Kirkwall to spread subversion against the Chantry. But you claim this wasn't the case. The champion just happened to have dealings with the Canary, joined forces with a known raider, a blood mage, a rebel warden, and for what? Coin?
Yes.
Maybe it's not as simple as you imagine, Seeker.
Simple? Do I need to remind you what your friend did?
Yes, because I'm not aware.
How many lives have been lost? How many more will be lost? You cannot sit there and tell me she is innocent.
I don't know if innocent is the right word exactly.
She must have known. Somehow the champion knew what was down there. That's why she wanted to join your expedition.
No. None of us knew. If we had, she wouldn't have let her sister step foot into that blighted hole.
Is that so? Then tell me your version of what happened on this expedition.
Well, we entered the deep roads as planned, but we didn't get very far.
There's been a collapse. The way forward is blocked.
What? Is there some way around?
Not that I've been able to find. The side passages are too dangerous.
Useless! What am I paying you blighters for?
To get punched, apparently.
Problems, brother?
Sodding deep roads? Who knows how long it'll take to clear the path?
Shall we not try to find a way around instead? Seems like the logical choice.
You think I'm an idiot, Varric? The scouts say the side passages are too dangerous.
See? This is why you bring someone like me along.
We'll take a look. If we come running back, screaming, you'll know staying put was the right decision.
Fine, fine. Find a way around. Just do it quickly.
I hate to add to your burdens, my friends, but I fear I must. I fear my boy Sandal wandered off.
Sandal.
Passages right now. I beg you, keep an eye out for him. He just doesn't understand danger like he should.
One man out there alone. What are his chances?
His chances are really high.
Sturdier than you think. If he has one of his enchantments with him, he'll survive. He's burned down a house twice by accident. I'm more worried about him getting lost. Oh, my poor boy.
When did you last see him?
Not a half hour ago. I turned my back to hand out rations and he was gone. He gets so easily distracted. Oh, I should have been harsher with my warnings.
We'll bring him back in one piece. Or maybe two. Hard to say, really.
Poor Sandal.
Technically, if he's lost a toe,
let's move quickly,
and you bring the toe back with you, that's still bringing him back in two pieces. It's a little bit of a vague statement.
Better not catch the blight.
Unboat on, boy, if you can.
You know, maybe now let's stop for the night, and then tomorrow we can begin the expedition in earnest. So for now, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
We're not staying long, right? You see Foden's boy walk off?
No. Did you?
I'm not his mother, am I? I bet he got eaten.
If you wander around